Oof. Good morning. Welcome to your day. Happy Wednesday. That's hump day, you know. What do I say about hump day? You gotta hump this day, lest it may hump you without your consent, so get humping. It's a foggy morning. No stars, no planets, no moon. Moon was just out. A beautiful crescent moon. No longer. No, obscured by clouds. Oh, moon is still up there, trust me. Oh, there's moon. Fighting through the haze. Good morning. Welcome to Live and Learn, the morning gratitude show. I'm so blessed and grateful that people tune in. Where I start my day with gratitude and blessings. And it's really helped my life. I start off my gratitude list with the foundation method. It's I made it up. Yeah, I mean, the gratitude list, when suggested to me, did not come with instructions. It lacked a model. It didn't have one of those IKEA or Lego style pictograms. You know, I didn't have that. So I had to, do my best with what I had. And I have been for 5 years, over 5 years now. And it's made the biggest difference in my life. And I start off this gratitude list with the foundation. And I don't say it over and over and over again just for content's sake. But it's to create and sustain a muscle memory, an emotional, psychological, and spiritual muscle memory that you would need to be able to pull this off. Oh, thank you. That wasn't the bus. Oh, boy. It is 41 degrees Fahrenheit here at 10 minutes before 5 o'clock in the morning. As we start our day, I am grateful and blessed for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, a solid breakfast, the peace that comes from being a single man, and my sobriety for the most part, with its peaks and valleys and the bumpy road. I don't have it all figured out, but I got a plan. I got a map. But remember, the map is not the territory. There's your bus sign at the bus stop. At the bus stop. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. That means it's also new comic book day. Wow, my stress and anxiety are peaking. Not too bad right now, but it's there. I had a major stress event on Monday, and it was literally at the Red Sox game on Marathon Monday. I even asked Grok. I said, "Hey, Grok, how many people were in town on Marathon Monday?" And Grok said, well, probably anywhere between 600 and 800,000 people. And it was just, but I got through it and I got home and I've been kind of a wreck ever since. I had to leave work early yesterday. I couldn't stick it out for 2 more hours. And then comes the commute home. Because I take, in a way, wow, I'm grateful and blessed that I don't drive. I mean, I can't imagine driving in the middle of a panic attack. I would probably have to pull over every 5 feet. um, but I got, so it's just because it takes about a half an hour just on the subway alone. And then it's another, 15-minute walk from the station. It just takes a couple of minutes on the bus, of course, but you have to, you have to have a good wind on your back, and to meet the bus, I guess, to be fortuitous. And I'm getting older. I am. I've also moved recently. I suffered a very huge loss in my life. My mom passed away. And so I inherited, her condo, and I live there now. And it's a little dusty in there. And I'm used to, my last place was dusty. But this is like a different dust. Well, it's dust all the same, but still, it's like, you realize you breathe this stuff in. And, you know what I mean, just, is that having some kind of effect on me? And of course, since my jabs, I've always been worried about just, myocarditis. Is that how you say it? I mean, my mom was completely booster crazy. I should show you her. One day on a show, I'll show you her vax cards. I think there are 3 of them, and they're literally covered with boosters. But I'm no scientist. Here comes the bus. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the bus. T-Pass. Charlie Fair. Charlie Cod. Coffee. Let's wave the bus down. Say, hello, bussy, bus, bus, bus. Hello, bus, bus, bus. Bus, bus, bus. Bus, bus, bus. Bus, bus, bus. Here comes the bus. You see the bus? Good morning. All right, we're going to get on the bus now. Ha ha. Awesome. Good morning. How are you? Thank you. What I really need to do is buy myself a brand new rubber. Something that is not too tight for hinky dinky undercovers. What I really need to do is buy a brand new rubber. Those aren't the words. Oh boy. I'm the master of bad lyrics. But I'm doing okay. I went to bed really early so I came home early from work. I immediately took about a half an hour nap. Took a shower, ate some supper. Good morning, how are you? And then when I crawled right back into bed, watched some Joe Rogan. I started watching Jordan Peterson on Joe Rogan. 3 hours. I love their conversations. I don't care what you think about Joe Rogan or Jordan Peterson. I care what I think about Jordan Peterson or Joe Rogan. And I'm there for that.
Red line and bus connection.
Here we are. All right. Bus, bus, bus. Bus, bus, bus. Train, train, train. All right. There we are. He pulls right up to the curb. Thank you so much. Drive safe. Cheers. Yeah, it's a nice morning, you know. It's not raining. It's not snowing. It's not windy. It's not bitter cold. You know, it's late April. The birds are chirping. The squirrels, I think they're still dozing. The bunnies are usually out and about. But yeah, so yeah, and I got extra sleep. That's what I felt like I needed was, you know, let my body heal yourself. I mean, the body is an amazing machine. Thank you, God. Thank you, Krishna. I mean, and the older we get, you know, that's just called entropy, you know. Even Buddha said on his dying words were subject to decay are all component things. Struggle earnestly for your own salvation. It was either that or, damn mushrooms. Because he was poisoned. He ate some bad food. But a body is a system of component things. The muscular, the vascular, the skeletal, the neurological, the spiritual. We're a composite system, integrated, working in harmony. But honestly, the power of positive thought has been really helping me in the middle of an actual panic attack. Being positive works, because if I was negative and worrying and went into complete worry mode, I would make things worse. I would probably have to be admitted to a hospital. I would probably, you know, need medical attention. Hefty. I thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it's a new guy. The other guy, the black guy, he said that he said like, oh, I'm done. Like, you know, he's finishing up and he's going to another route. He was a nice guy. And that's just a general description.
You talk to your friend while you don't.
Yeah.
Your friend picture.
No. This is it's a TV show. I make the for the YouTube.
But you didn't see her.
She's shy.
You're supposed to see her. She can see you.
Exactly. Here we go. Charlie card. T-Pass. Coffee. Let's do it.
T-Pass too.
Yeah. Let's see. Go. Alrighty. It's 5:01 a.m. and the train doesn't come for 13 more minutes. What shall we do? Well, let's hang out. Let's talk about gratitude. Let's talk about I am so grateful and blessed. I really am. And I am very patriotic as well. So, as we like to do every morning, I caught you. It's like Superman. You were falling and I caught you. Who's got me? Who's got you? Don't worry, ma'am. I've got you. You've got me. Who's got you? That's famous. Christopher Reeves and Margot Kidder, Superman the movie, 1978. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave or the land of the free and the home of the brave. All right. Let's do it. The hockey playoffs are started. And I should care more. Good morning. Buenos dias. I should care more because it's still hockey. I am a hockey fan. I love the sport. I love the game. I shouldn't be a poor spoiled sport because my team didn't make it. My team imitated my love life and had a complete collapse. You had all these people rooting for you and hoping for you. And what did you do? You failed. You lost. Do you have to do that so early in the morning, Saul? Please. But it's baseball season. I love baseball. I really do. The Celtics are in the playoffs. We are defending world champions. I am blessed and grateful, though. The power of positive thought. I mean, if I were to keep worrying, if I were to, like... You can get sicker just letting yourself believe that, there's no way out of this. There's no hope. There's no point. Just like, what am I going to do if I go to a hospital with a panic attack? Where they're going to stick you in the mental ward, right? They're going to, maybe I do need to check in with, I do literally, after that major attack on Monday, I need to check in with my doctor about this. I probably do need a series of tests to make sure that, like I was talking about vaxes and boosters, like one of my best friends, he's a healthy man in his early 40s. He's having problems with blood clots. And he's like, why? And I'm like, we don't like to talk about such, because like we're kind of different when it comes to political and things, So it's plus I'm not a scientist. Oh Christ, that's no headphones. And that's the best thing you can do is move away from those kind of people. And one of my aunties, she's like got major health problems right now with blood clots. Like, and I was talking about like dust in my new place, and I've developed a weird sound when it comes to exhaling and breathing. It's all in my upper respiratory, and it's like I've actually started using an air filter. It blows right in my face, in the middle of the night. It's what I need.
Scheduled to arrive at 5:58.
And it's kind of subsided a bit, but it's like it's still kind of there. And let's just move over one. They have an office in there. Let's see. Look at that. A desk. Hello, my friends, and good morning, and welcome to your day. So it's like maybe I got blood clots all in my brain and in my and in my lungs or something. I mean, it's like, but maybe I don't. I don't know. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. maybe that's the antidote for living in fear, is to live in hope. And if for longtime viewers of the show, you know I've got a tumultuous relationship with hope. I don't mind hope. I'm not anti-hope. I'm not negative about hope. I'm just more of like, you got to be careful on how you use hope. Only children and women and sissies capriciously use hope everywhere and as an excuse and as a rallying cry. But grown men, adult men, have lots of hope. They just know it's a precious thing not to be misused.
The first Franklin train is scheduled to arrive at
I hear that horn. I thought it was a passing by subway car. But my grown men, when it comes to hope, I mean, they don't use hope like women, children, and sissies do. And all respect in the world to women, children, and sissies. You know what I mean when I say sissies. What do you mean by sissies? A lot of beta, soy, non-traditional men, the anti-toxic masculinity crowd, the anti-masculinity crowd. Well, you know what's masculine? Keeping your hope to yourself and knowing when to use it and not applying it to everything. I heard a really good joke a couple of times this week. When there's a huge situational danger, why is it women and children first? So the men can plan a solution in peace and quiet. Because the opposite of hope is fear. It's worry, which, I usually like to say that fear and hope, worry and hope it's the same coin, and they're just two sides to the same coin. You buy the same thing. It's about using your imagination to forecast a conclusion to what's going on. And so if you live in the moment, live in the now, you live outside of hope and worry. Or if you fuse hope and worry together into one unit of force, that's what I've done. And I call it vision. You have to have vision. You have to, you have to hope for the best. But you have to also take into considerations, do you have a plan if things go sideways? Do you have the muscle memory, the institutional knowledge, the experience to help you out when things go the other way and you need to, dig yourself out? Or are you just going to sit there and just scream at the air and blame and be angry, burn Teslas, shit. I saw a good one, hey, but you people you people boycotted Bud Light, and there was Kid Rock shooting the Bud Light, and so we can burn Teslas. But Kid Rock that was his Bud Light. He bought that. Did you buy that Tesla? Are you burning your own Tesla? Is that your Tesla dealership that you're setting alight and vandalizing and there's a point, but it's also that's really kind of a weird kind of equivocation. I'd like to meet a girl like that. Petite, age appropriate, cute. But chicks on the T aren't going to be no, you're not going to meet anyone like that. You're not going to meet anyone in a bar. You're not going to meet anyone online. Just get used to being alone. Seriously, if I put all my hope in finding someone I would be depressed all the time. Because it's an amazingly humiliating, awful, disappointing, arduous, frustrating enterprise. Now, keeping my hope to myself and applying it to things that matter, that's a better plan. Because I'm a grown man, and I matured late in life. I really did. And I was a very immature young man. It's, you know, that was it, pretty much, you know. I really was very immature for a very long time. And, oh, here comes the train. It's our favorite part of the show, right? All right. Well, it's time to wrap up the show anyway. All right, here it comes. Mind the yellow platform line. And here we go. Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, gentle beings of all persuasions, let's commute. Well, you have a wonderful day. Remember, it's Wednesday. You have a wonderful day. It's Wednesday. It's New Comic Book Day. Go out and get your funny books. Whatever your hobby is. Whatever makes you happy. That doesn't hurt other people. It's, I hope my health holds out all day. I mean, that's why I went home early yesterday, was to get a good night's sleep. And to get ready for this day and the rest of my week. I want to be healthy. I want to be part of the process. I don't want to be facing down panic attacks. I have to run this shit, or this shit will run me. You have to make a choice. Alrighty. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. We will see you in those funny pages. Alright. Ciao. Bye-bye. Have a great day. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Would love to have you aboard. All right, bye.